If you're a gardener who's thinking about getting into canning and preserving your harvest, I'm going to go over some of the options you have and some of the supplies that you'll need to do that. I'm going to start with canning. There are two different options for canning. There's water bath canning and pressure canning. I only do water bath canning, so I'm going to go ahead and show you what you're going to need to do that. Water bath canners come in different sizes. This is a larger one, and basically all it is a large pot with the wire rack inside to hold your jars. And this is a smaller version. If you're just going to be doing small batches in pints, this will be fine to get you started. It's the same exact thing. But if you're going to be doing quarts, I definitely recommend going with the larger one. So you can get these in kits that come with your little funnel to fill your jars, a little tool here to check the headspace. Got your tongs for grabbing your jars, and a little magnetic lid retriever. You're obviously going to need your jars, your lids, and what I think is a necessity if you're doing pickles, you can get Extra Crunch or Pickle Crisp, same thing, different brands. And I think for beginner canners, these pickle mixes make the process really easy to get started. If you're a little intimidated by canning, you want to start off with something easier, dehydrating is an option. A dehydrator like this isn't very expensive. You just have your different racks here. And I generally use these for doing like powders with my hot peppers and different herb and spice mixes. I recommend the Ball Blue book for new canners. This is obviously an older version, but it's full of safe, tested recipes and methods, and it's a great resource to have on hand. One thing I'm going to be getting into new this year is fermenting. I've tried fermenting before, but I went too big too fast. Wasn't very successful, so it kind of turned me off to it for a while, but I'm going to get back into it this year. I'm going to be starting small this year till I really get the hang of it. I'm going to be doing all my fermenting in mason jars, and I just have these airlock lids here. I made these. I just bought the regular plastic lids and the airlocks. Just drill a hole and put them in there, but you could buy these already made, and there are several different types of lids for mason jars for fermenting. Another thing I have for these are these little glass weights that are made to hold whatever you're fermenting down below the liquid. They also make lids that have like springs and stuff in them too. This is a new product I got this year from Masonite. These are for quart jars. You use it for transporting, and you can use it to stack your empty jars vertically for storage, which is nice because I hate digging through boxes to find the jars I need. If you're someone who likes to keep your canning area well organized, you might like these. And I finally got myself an immersion blender this year. This is going to make hot sauces and pasta sauces much easier. If you're planning on getting into canning and preserving this year, I recommend starting off small because it's easy to get discouraged if things don't go as planned the first time, which was my experience with my first attempt at fermenting. Before you go out and buy all brand new equipment, check the yard sales, ask your friends and family if grandma might have some canning equipment hiding in the basement. You might get lucky, save yourself a lot of money.